What is going on, beautiful people? I am Lee Hammett, the diagnosed self-aware narcissist known as mental illness, and welcome to another episode of A Narcissist Explains, short edition. In today's episode, we're going to be talking about how some narcissists will try to divide their love and affection between the children, scapegoats and golden children. Stay tuned, like and subscribe for more. Thank you. So this is absolutely true with some narcissists and toxic people, how they will treat some of their kids differently. And if you're new here, I'm a narcissist. I actually have narcissistic personality disorder. So some narcissistic parents will absolutely try to create a divide between their children. You have the scapegoat children who it seems like they don't really care about them. They get the blame. They get treated they get treated worse than everybody else and things like that. But then they can also have the golden child or the golden children who typically seem like an extension of the narcissistic person's ego. And a lot of times in situations like this, the divide, like the separation is clear. You can clearly see that they're treating one child differently than the other child. Sometimes it's between the oldest and the youngest. Like the oldest child get discarded because the oldest child, knows too much or has called the narcissistic person out. And the younger child is still a little bit moldable and things like that. Sometimes it has to do with achievements. Like the more achievements the child has, the better the narcissist feels. Some of them. But a lot of narcissists definitely do this right here though, y'all. So welcome back. If you could read the text on the screen, it says, yes, this is crazy. They can be terrible to one child and totally different to another, one of their children. Yes, absolutely true. Absolutely. Because the dynamic does exist, especially when there's more than one child. It's, the golden children who tend to be the extension of the narcissistic person's ego. And then the scapegoat children who might have outgrown the narcissist, who the narcissistic person looks at as a hindrance or as as an outlier. They don't want to, that child is beyond repair. That child is too much like the dad or the mom or something like that. But you get into these situations, these dynamics, the way it goes. You see what I'm saying? They'll create these divisions between children all the time. They'll hyper focus on one child and kind of leave the other child out in the cold. They try to overlove one or more of their children and try to leave the scapegoat child in the cold to make it feel like their scapegoat child is typically going to be just pining and needing the love, care, and affection of the other child, of the other parent. But the narcissistic parent restricts that from them. For whatever reason, they might look at that child. That child might be doing, like I said, the scapegoat child of a narcissist might be doing too much. They might be smarter than the narcissist. They might remind the narcissistic person of themselves and might be better at what the narcissist used to do. So there's like, oh, no, I can't have that in my life. They'll try to withdraw from that person's life, that child's life, and go to the other kids. Hey, you need to be like this. You need to do this right here. I can mold. You're moldable. The more moldable the child is, and the more accomplishment and achievements possible for that child, then the narcissist typically will try to make that the golden child. And they'll try to do this. It takes a strong other parent to keep that bond, that sibling bond strong, because they can sometimes create a divide between the children. Mom loves me more, dad loves me more. That can mess kids' minds up. It really, really can. So it's up to the other parent, the non-narcissistic parent, to carry the emotional labor of the children. I know it's not fair. It doesn't sound fair at all. It sounds horrible. But a lot of times, this is how it ends up working out when you're dealing with a narcissistic parent, a co-parent. You know what I mean? You have to empower your children to love each other and care about each other and and use each other, and keep their relationship strong, as opposed to being divided like the narcissistic parent would like for them to do. The narcissistic parent wants the golden child to be like an extension of themselves, to abuse the scapegoat child. So you don't want that to happen. So you, as a non-narcissistic parent, have to stay involved. Reassure them, be their safety blanket. Love them more. Don't spoil them, love them more. But anyways, y'all, thank y'all for tuning into another episode. I have to hop off here to a Zoom call. I still do my one-on-one Zooms. Link is in the description of every video, mentalhealness.net. Like and subscribe for more. As always, Mental Illness is out. Peace.